It is time, once again, to lock your doors, shut your windows, strap yourself into your favorite comfy chair, and tune out and tune into The Naked Zombie.
G'day listeners and welcome to the final episode of Naked Zombie Radio for 2012. Well, that's really all I've got anyway. G'day Liam and g'day Wadsy. How are you boys?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, well, I thought I was going to give a really big roll up to like the end of the year. We go on holidays, we're taking a bit of a break, get all excited, and then
I was waiting for a bit of confetti and party poppers and balloons off the ceiling.
At least there's a few drinks. I mean, cabana and cheese and...
You've
got one drink.
Oh, look, he got himself one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got
one.
All right, you boys want a drink?
Yes, please.
All right, you're going to talk amongst yourselves while I run downstairs to the fridge and can you talk rubbish?
Yeah, all right.
All right, you two talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to run downstairs and grab the boys a drink because they're having a cry. All right?
Hey, mate, don't run. You might do yourself an injury.
Again, ready? You're up and go. I'm leaving now. I'm
crutches.
actually going to go. I'm going now. I'm heading off. I'm running. I'm off.
See you, Rod.
I'm running downstairs. Oh, shit. Ah.
We'll have to commentate now.
Yeah. Look at... Oh, no, the vibrations. The vibrations. So how was Supernova, Liam?
It was excellent.
Yes.
So I had a really good day, even apart from the rain. A bit miserable.
Pelted down.
So yeah, unfortunately, I had a big mud section in between the buildings. So sort of the quagmire that everyone was trying to dodge. But
Yes.
Apart from that, it was fantastic. And, here he comes.
Don't rush, mate. We're doing all right.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, shut yourself.
Thank you. I'm
Things
not
I
calling
do.
you sir, though.
Things I do for you. Oh, I'm back anyway. So I had to run all the way downstairs to grab a boys a drink.
We'll talk about everything we need to talk about, mate.
Cool.
Move on.
Oh, we're over. And thank you and good night, everyone. And thank you for joining for the final episode for 2000. Anyway, so lots has happened. Lots of things are happening for 2013, actually towards the end of the year. We're going to discuss quickly first. I'm stuffed. That's what you get for smoking too much. Oh,
It's 10 stairs.
Oh, geez, a bit of reflux there happening. Anyway, we went to Supernova.
We did.
Yeah, we're talking about that.
We had a ball.
Yeah, we've been there, done it.
Been there.
And I took lots
And
of
it was
photos.
raining.
And it was pissing down rain, and my shoes got wet, and my socks were bright red and wet. But it was an awesome day. It was packed. Seriously, that was...
It made the papers.
Hey?
It made the paper.
It made the paper, mate.
There was a fantastic photo in the paper I saw. It was someone dressed in really, really good good suit, like a werewolf kind of suit.
Yeah, I saw
Head
that.
to toe carrying an umbrella. And it's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen is this wolf walking around in a crowd with an umbrella.
Well, what do you
Such a
expect? Wolves
realistic
can't afford to get wet.
face mask.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
No, look, some
I
of the...
thought it was photoshopped.
No, some of the costumes were absolutely brilliant. And you can see some of these photos actually on the Facebook fan site for Naked Zombie Radio. And young Andrew sends his apologies in, but he does wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a happy, safe New Year. I was speaking to him the other night. He's got to work tonight.
He's going to send everybody Christmas cards.
Everybody, all 8,136 people. He will send you all Christmas card here on the Naked Zombie
Personally
fan site.
signed.
Personally signed by, what's his name? Andrew?
Andrea.
Aaron.
Smalley.
Buglug, Smalley.
Smalley.
Hey, you stop staring at me through the bathroom window.
Yeah, that's...
That's one. Anyway, so yes, we had a fantastic time at Supernova. It was actually great. And one thing I've got to mention is the thing that I first saw that just took me totally by surprise was Zeton.
Please explain.
Zeton Grey. Zeton Grey is an alien produced by a wonderful craftsman by the name of Alan.
Grey fella.
Little grey fella, little grey alien.
So cute.
Mate, he is friggin' awesome.
He looked
And
like he could do with a sandwich.
he looked like he did the same. Yes, a human
three.
sandwich.
Yeah.
But I must say, I was just blown. Now, I got
yes,
to...
but look,
What?
black-eyed kid.
Aliens, black eye. Hey, you're catching on, mate. It's only
Yeah.
taken 2 years.
Hey, you only mentioned black-eyed kids a little while ago.
Oh god, it sucks. Anyway, so yes, so I got to meet Alan, and we had a bit. Actually, he's going to be on the video footage as well, and that's another reason why we're taking a bit of a break, is so I can get all this work done that I haven't had a chance to do. Oh god, I've got so much. I've got hours and hours of footage. 3 different events I got to finish off over the Christmas break and get them up on the website. But I must say,
Actually,
look,
we're up to 3. Yeah,
this is
3
the
more.
third event that I've got to put together, and I need a break.
You're
Seriously.
slacking off.
I am slacking off, seriously. For the last, people have been wondering what there hasn't been a show for the last 3 weeks. It's just been an absolute nightmare trying to do anything.
Well, you've choked your hard drive already with
Oh,
just the
look,
amount of footage
it
that we've
was
got.
chocked. I literally had to move stuff around and buy another gig,
External drive.
terabyte of memory so I can move stuff around. But look, this I must say, but these little grey aliens are for sale, and they are so well produced and made. They're just mind blowing. And seriously, I'm going to get myself one. I'm just going to have one that I can put in certain poses, so when the kids come downstairs, they won't know about it. This little alien with a certain light shining up on him as they come downstairs during the night, and I should hear all sorts of screams coming from the house. So it should be a lot of fun. But these things are so well made. The craftsmanship in them is absolutely mind blowing. You can see them on the actual Naked Zombie fan site, and you'll also see coming up. We're actually going to give these guys a huge plug, because the amount of work like Alan's put into creating these, and he's a true craftsman. Seriously, these things are absolutely amazing. So don't forget, check out
Are they used
Zeton Gray. Hey,
films, or is he?
he's worked for the film industry. I
Yeah.
mean, this guy is a prop builder,
yeah.
design. Artist, I should say. They're absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I
And
can only imagine if there was a little grey alien, a real one standing in front of you, and one of these models, they would be identical. They're
seriously,
brilliantly done.
and people can buy them, and
Just remember, they've
they're
got
not
black
that.
eyes.
They're black eyes, but
Black
they're.
eyes.
I think they're at the actual, they were $440 at Supernova itself. But yeah, look, get in contact with him, talk to him, say you heard it on the show, stuff like that about the Zeton Grey. You'll find all the details. I'm eventually going to get all the details up on the website because I think they're that cool. I've just got to get young Andrew to do it all up for us because he's changed everything in the back door entrance of the website, and I can't do much anymore, so it's all left up to him. But yeah, check out Zeton. I've got the cards and everything here for him. But if you want if you want Alan's contact details, you can also contact me, and I'll forward everything on the information I have regarding it to people as well. So Zeton, great. Go check it out. Absolute brilliant. Anyway, on to the costumes. My God, they were brilliant.
They were.
Oh, mate.
Go on to news.com.
Yeah.
They've got a whole stack of costumes.
Oh, look,
Photos of
absolutely.
people there, the costumes.
Yep.
People must spend hours, days, months on these costumes. They were fantastic.
How about the friggin' guys dressed up as the Ghostbusters, but in steampunk?
Oh, the steampunk Ghostbusters.
My God, I've never seen anything
Amazing.
like it. The craftsmanship that went into the proton pack as a steampunk style, I didn't realise what it was until I went, oh my God, oh bloody hell.
Yeah.
And they had the patches. You'll see all these photos on it. These guys were brilliant. And next year, look, I've decided next year, look, I'm not going to go to Supernova as part of the media side. Oh, well, I probably will, but next year we're going dressed up. We are going to have
You
costumes.
weren't dressed this time.
No, I was just walking around in a pair of socks. That's what I said. I shoes and socks got wet.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
That's
you know.
what I thought. That's what I thought you
Yeah,
said.
that's why I wasn't allowed through the front gate. But yeah, so next year we're going to go in
It's
costume.
a scary thought.
Oh, it's going to be brilliant, dude. Seriously, I'm going to go in costume. And we've agreed on this, haven't we,
Yep,
Liam? Look,
absolutely.
young Andrew dressed up as
This is Marty McFly.
Marty McFly, and geez, he pulls it off well, doesn't he?
He does.
He's a
Yeah.
friggin' spitting image, and he's an absolute madman when it comes to this sort of stuff. And he, look, absolutely brilliant job. So we had Marty McFly running around with a video camera all day. How about, I actually got to have a bit of a sneak peek at Elvira. Man, she must be in her 60s, dude, but she is smoking. Oh, seriously, dude, she is absolutely, for a woman, Elvira,
So I've seen. I missed her at the show. I've seen fairly recent photos,
Yeah.
and just completely ageless. She doesn't
she
seem to
is
age at all.
absolutely stunning, that woman. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And a lot of the, what is it? Was it Luke Perry?
Yeah, I think Luke Perry was giving her a bit of a look up.
Oh,
and down,
wasn't he?
so-
What? Yeah, but the thing was, I didn't see a lot of people actually at Luke Perry's signing table. It was sort of a bit
Empty.
empty. So he got up a few times. But they had young Draco from
Draco Malfoy from
Tommy. They had him there.
Harry Potter. And
Brilliant costume. Look, fantastic. Look, must congratulate the guys at Supernova. Great job as far as being audience and what they did and what they put together. It was really good. A little bit hard being on the media side, I will admit, for us to get around. So we spent a lot of our time just speaking to people, getting photos taken. And we did run into the guys from Geek Speak. Absolutely brilliant. So we actually went out for lunch with them. We walked to all these different pubs. I think we were kicked out of one because there was a tattoo show on. Then we went to another one. It was shut down. Then we walked all the way to Roma Street Station, had KFC at the... that was
You
our...
went top class, didn't you?
Yeah, mate, we went all out.
All out.
Yeah, we went all
Finally
out.
settled for the finest establishment in town.
Yeah, KFC, of course. And I didn't spend
Did
any
you have
money.
a Zinger burger?
Actually, no, I got a Zinger wrap.
Zinger
I
wrap?
go in for the wrap. We had the same thing, actually.
Something healthy.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But it was
There was
funny.
lettuce in there somewhere.
Yeah. But I must say,
Waved over the top.
the promoters of... Look, at the end of the day, it's a big event, and I've got to take my hats off to them. They did a good job. You know, they got the great stars in... Prairie, I'm not too sure. I don't think I've seen done so for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't even, that was a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So look, great event and stuff like that. And met some wonderful people. Took lots of photos. Got some great video. We actually got video of the opening. And look, it was a bit of a bonus being part of the media because I got to go wherever we wanted. Flash my media pass. I was stopped once. And as I'm walking through, we had the auditorium thing there. We went and checked out where they're doing the cosplay costumes. Yep. I was stopped once. I just went flick with my media pass around my neck, and they went, "Oh, media, in you come, sir." I went, and there's people behind us going, "No, sorry, you can't come in." I thought,
we got a few dirty looks from the big line up at the door.
Walk past all these people. Poor, I felt bad. No, I didn't. But we put
You feel bad.
No, I don't. It's like my chair throwing exercise I did today.
Yes.
But no, it was absolutely wonderful, and we got some other news too. And we're going to share love. So that's pretty. Look, Supernova next year going in costume. We had a ball, met wonderful people, great. Some people put some amazing amount of work in those costumes, and next year, stunning costumes. And
I saw Doctor Who.
I saw a few Doctor Who's.
Yeah.
Good Tom Baker there.
Yes,
the big scarf.
Yep. I'd just like to mention the fact that I actually got to touch the real Tom Baker's costume, the real one. When I was working in New Zealand, and I subcontracted to.
Doesn't count though.
No, that doesn't.
Touch.
No. When I was working in New Zealand, this is awesome. I got a phone call from Richard Taylor, from Weta Workshops, because I was doing contract work for him. So anyway, he says, "Brad, can you pop over?" We had a meeting to go to anyway, because this is when I was doing work on Avatar. So I went across there. He said, "I've got something to show you." So he took me downstairs, sort of like where all the work was done. He says, "Open the box." This big long box, I open it up, because I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Open the box, and there was Tom Baker's original costume, the scarf, the hat, the boots, the coat, everything laying in this box. Because what they did was one of the artists there was using that to get, because when they sculpt stuff and they got the detail in that. And I looked at Richard and I said, "Can I touch it?" Like that. I said, "Can I touch it?" And he said, "Yeah." So I actually went. I actually made that noise.
Did you make you put on white gloves?
No, I actually got to physically hold the scarf and touch the hat and all the cool stuff that goes with it. So, yes, I got to touch Tom Baker's original
I've just got
costume.
visions of poor Tom Baker bashed and naked in an alleyway somewhere, wondering who just stole his clothes.
And Brad running up the street screaming and laughter. No, that was absolutely cool. So, mate, why don't you tell the Naked Zombie listeners what's happening with Naked Zombie? Now, we've sort of given a little bit of away that there's something cool that's happening. We're actually taking the next step.
It's very cool.
Very cool. So why don't you tell a bit of a story about what we're going to be doing and how cool it's going to be?
Okay, so in the very, very near future, we're actually going to start undertaking tours around Brisbane. So at this stage, we're going to have a look at setting up a couple of different tours, walking tours through Brisbane, sort of around the CBD. plenty of spooky stories and a lot of really good history of Brisbane dating right back to convict times. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, we can't wait to get them kicked over. It's going to be brilliant.
Yes, so these tours are going to be different as far as I'm concerned. Basically, look, we're not going to dress up at all. We're going to wear clothes, of course, but we're not going to dress up in period
That's
costume. Yeah,
that would run very long.
Well, it's still naked
Again,
zombie radio, so I mean, people
some-
have got to be clarified and warned that if you're going to do that, there's got to be a warning beforehand.
well, there'll be a lot of warnings. Trust me. Like, do not touch Brad. Because I have a phobia about being. No, don't touch me all you want. I'm happy.
Do not bring your dolls.
No, leave them at home. But yeah, so what it basically is, the Naked Zombie tours are starting up now. In the next 2 weeks' time, we're just waiting for a little bit more information to come through. We're going to be kicking it off. We're going to start. We're going to start fairly small to start with because we don't want to sort of go too big and lose the. We want people to enjoy what we do in the sense where, look, it's just going to be like myself and Liam, Wadsy come along and Andrew come along, but it's going to be a lot of history. We're going to explain stuff to you as certain events happen in time with that, but there's also going to be another part to it. There's also going to be about the creepy shit that went on there, but actual creepy shit. I mean, the truth is always stranger than fiction.
Yep.
And a lot of the stuff you just cannot physically make up. So we're going to pride ourselves on the fact it's going to be factual. Everything gets researched before we do it. Look, people know us by now. They know that we do like to research everything first. And everything's going to be factual, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. Very much like what we do on the radio show. We want people to come on the tours to enjoy themselves and walk away going, well, I enjoyed that. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Yeah, and that's what... We're all about having a good time, but we also like to throw in a lot of logic and a lot of information in there. So we've been working very, very hard to get this up and going. It has been in plan stages now for months. Just one of those, isn't it, mate? It's been in the planning stages for months, but we officially kick off early January next year, but we are actually going to hold a couple of tours before Christmas.
Yep.
So people get a feel for it, see what it's like, and come along and check it out. Our rates are going to be very, very reasonable. Because there's only really two of us working on it, and we want to spend as much time personally ourselves with people who come along. We don't want to palm it off to others to do, if in that sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to be there doing the tours.
Yeah.
And
meeting everyone who comes along. And, having having that's interactive as well. Like having people along, having that two-way conversation, and it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, and we're going to spend our time with the people who come to the tours and say. But we're also going to we've got some locations coming up that are very, very secret. That we are actually going to have people on ghost hunts.
That's right.
Official, proper ghost hunts. No shenanigans crap. It is going to be amazing. We are going to have people come out, and we don't want. Well, you can bring whatever equipment you want. It's, light and small carry, but we want to take you to the places that are a vast history, have actual reported stuff happening there, and we want you to experience with us. And we're going to try and later on in the year we're going to look at doing all-nighters. And we'll have different sections of tours and stuff like that for people, and we're going to also have the private ghost hunts as well. Small amount of people. So I'm not talking large amounts. Look, on the tour walks and stuff like that, I think 25 people we've catered for.
Yep.
25 people because everyone gets to hear us, everyone gets to be a part of it. Yada yada yada. On the ghost hunts themselves, nice small numbers.
Yeah.
And something that we can manage. Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
That means you're not going to get the contamination of having a large group there and stuff like that. So this is what we're going to be producing for people of Brisbane to start off with, right? First Brisbane, see how it goes and stuff like this is a new thing. We've done it for years, but it's a new thing for us as a radio show to actually get people more involved with what we do on a regular basis.
Yep.
and come out to these cool places and all the rest of it. So if you think it's a great idea, please let us know and give us some ideas of what you guys want to experience. That's what it's about. We want to hear from you guys. We want your feedback.
Yeah, especially, ideas on what kind of stuff you'd like to hear on tours. If you'd like to hear, plenty more about, the weird and wacky, creepy history of Brisbane, by
But just
all
all
means,
the
let us
gruesome
know.
shit to go with it.
And especially sites as well. Anywhere, even if you're interested in coming on the ghost hunts, anywhere that you'd like to see a ghost hunt added, let us know and we'll see what we can do as well down the track. So,
Yep, because we're doing all right, far as, and we seem to be getting a lot of support from various organisations. Like outside of these are like cool like kill groups, how do I put this? I've got a mental blank. There's nothing new for me. I've had a long day at work. Yeah, there are organisations out there in government, I guess is the best way to put it, who are actually thinking what we're doing is a good idea, because we're doing it a historical way, we're doing it history, we're also throwing a lot of information, so we're getting a lot of support that way as well. So, which is wonderful for us, and it just means that we can give you people out there who do come to Brisbane, or if you're local or want to come on the tours, we're going to set it up soon so you can book online, and you'll actually get like a receipted. So, look, the thing is, you got your ticket, you come. If you don't have a ticket, I'm sorry, but we have to cater for people who pay and stuff like that. And it's going to be very reasonable. We're not looking at making a mozza. We still have jobs to go to. So we're doing it for a bit of fun and a bit of entertainment, and from there, what do you reckon?
sounds awesome. And it is going to be awesome. So, plenty of information.
Awesome.
Awesomeness, awesome.
Awesome beyond awesome.
So all of that weird and wonderful stuff around Brisbane that you never knew existed, but probably going to pop your eyes out when you actually find out about some of the stuff that's happening around our city.
I mean, the stuff that we know about that happened in this town that not many people would know about. Seriously, then these locations, you just wouldn't know. It couldn't. Yeah, it has. Type thing. And we don't want to give too much away, so we want some feedback. So looking about 2 weeks' time, next week or so, we'll give you official date when we first kick off. And we'll take it from there. But we've already got the walking tour sorted out. We've got the locations we're going to for that. We are just in the final stages now of sorting out the proper, this is a proper tour, but the locations for next year.
Yep.
Just wanting a little bit more information so everyone's covered, and we'll take it from there. How does that sound?
Sounds good to me.
Brilliant.
So that's what I'm going to do. So yes, we are going to, and look, we're not going to dress up. We're just going to show up in jeans and jeans and a t-shirt. Don't expect
radio on them.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. We survived naked zombie tours.
Well, I mean, that's, at the end of the day, whether you're in a T-shirt and jeans or, dressed up in a costume, it's not necessarily going to make it any spookier or make the stories any truer than they are. So,
well, that's right. Yeah. And we are looking at really, really good locations around Brisbane as well. And we want to do it a little bit differently to, I guess, other ways. Ones have been done. But, hey, each to their own.
You can do it in Japanese or something.
Oh, if you want, I can do it in Mandarin. That's fine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Go on.
Honda Civic.
I'm blown away.
Hang on, another one for you. Hang on. I'm thinking. Hang on, another technical one is Toyota.
Suzuki.
And, well, so he's just pointed something rude at the screen. What is it? Do you see a big Willie on there or something?
No.
Oh, no.
I was going to say, just as an interim, read this one out, Wadsy. It's a fantastic story.
All right, so we've got some bit of news to go with this tonight. Okay, I'll stop talking in Mandarin.
It's a loo that is taking the term toilet humour to a whole new level, and it has Miller residents in a spin. After being told by council it would cost more than $80,000 to build a toilet at the local cemetery, the Chamber of Commerce groups decided to take the issue into their own hands and build their own in the shape of a coffin.
Oh, yes, right. I heard this one.
You have to be careful. Not everyone is going to have our macabre sense of humour, Chamber President Pat Reynolds said. But we did it with good intentions. It's for, firstly, the cemetery, and secondly, maybe a few people will now notice Miller now.
Well, isn't this coffin actually in the cemetery itself?
Yeah, it's a galvanised iron coffin-shaped dunny.
This dunny's in the cemetery.
There is no shabby construction. It has a cement foundation, a septic tank and solid walls. One of the walls bears a cross with the letters R.I.P. Not everyone is in favour of the new
lettered rip.
Sorry, keep
rip
going.
in peace. Not everyone is in favour of the new latrine, with one local resident, Brian Norton, writing to the council to express his displeasure and ask for its removal. Imagine if you have a funeral there, he said. I don't think it's going to go over very well, especially if people are there from out of town. they'll think, what sort of place is this?
A fun place to be.
I reckon there's nothing wrong with it. I reckon it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's up there for marks for initiative.
I was
and
going to say, you're always going to
originality.
get, one sad sack who's going to start the letter writing campaign.
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, being a small town, and I mean, there are a number of other towns with, like big,
Bananas and big
triceratops, and and I mean, they bring
big
people in.
gumboot.
People,
like big banana.
yeah, people go
big
to those
prawn.
places to see them. So I mean, as far as the tourism industry of the town goes, it could bring a bit more custom in as well.
Hey,
long as
look,
people
I would drive to Millamilla just to have my photo taken next to the coffin toilet.
Miller. As long as people aren't dying to get in there.
Well, mate, the other night when I was out...
or dying in there.
I'm sure there's some guys in there that have been
Oh,
died.
God. I don't know. I've sat on the dunny a few times, thought I was dying. I mean, or leaning over into it.
Yeah, that's more like it.
The great white telephone to God. Oh, God!
I won't do it again.
Oh, by the way, just quickly, I already mentioned about Mr. Snow contacting us, haven't I?
No, we haven't gone there yet.
No, I haven't got that anyway. Just a bit more news on the zombie front here. Got a phone call today from a very good friend of Naked Zombie Radio, Mr. David Snow. G'day, David. Yes, mate. How are you?
How are you, David?
The guy's a legend. He really is. He rang me today, right? Which I'm more than happy to chat with anybody. He's put together.
With us.
He's a good sort, old David. Not a good sort. He's a good guy. That sounds terrible. Like, no ideas, David. Anyway, we got another thing coming up that we're going to go and do. We are heading out to the gantry.
Yep.
Early next year with David. He's taken us out to the gantry where there's supposedly there's been reports of there was 3 deaths.
So 5. The report,
For
the
5,
story that goes is that around the turn of the century, 5 people were killed as a result of an industrial accident. And it's a gantry. It's essentially just a big, like a sawmill.
Yep.
And a wood processing plant. But yeah, the story as it goes, the sort of, I guess, the urban legend is that around 1900, 5 people were killed as a result of an explosion or a major industrial accident, and that as a result, it's ended up with a number of bizarre incidents there, and supposedly haunted. So,
And we are going to be spending the night. We're going to pitch a tent and we're going to spend the night out in the bush near this gantry, just to see what's happening. And David's coming out with us, so he's going to be our tour guide, so to speak. And we're going to pitch a tent out there and just see what happens through it. I'm not going to film it or anything because I think, you can just film so much, But we just want to go and
although what if it Blair Witches on us? It might be the last thing that's left.
Yeah, like our
Last
faces running through like in green. Oh,
Well, I do know the dingoes are quite bad out there too, and have always been.
Yeah,
So
that's the other
you'll
thing.
be on dingo duty.
Yes, a
Yes.
couple of. So I don't think I'll be getting much sleep. Trust me, we're going to be staying in the spooky old sawmill in the middle of friggin' nowhere. Do you honestly think I'll be going to sleep? I don't think so. So we'll be up there checking that out and see if any of these things actually happen.
Obviously. I'll be in the car with the doors locked.
You big girl.
You're just with the window down an inch, like poking sausages out. I'm hungry.
Doggy, Brad's over that way. Here, doggy.
Oh, that's terrible, Muriel. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So early sometime in January, we're going to be heading out there and spend some time with David, and he's going to take us out, which is great. And that's what we love doing. We love getting out with listeners of the show.
Yep.
And spend a bit of time with them. So that's as well. Sorry, I just broke into song then about something else, totally unrelated to anything
notice.
else. Hey?
Didn't notice.
Didn't you notice I was talking away for the last 15 minutes?
No, I didn't notice you were singing.
Oh, no, I was. But honestly,
That's
no
not
one's
just so bad,
actually
just
had...
like you're talking.
Hang on. Ghost Cat has been an international sensation, thank you. I'm surprised we haven't yet signed a record deal for
Have we
Ghost
hit
Cat.
the ARIA Top 40 yet?
Hey?
Have we hit the ARIA Top 40 yet on that?
No,
one?
we received a lot of hate mail, though.
Oh,
No, we received no
From
hate
dogs?
mail. We've actually received no like mail either. But some people thought Ghost
thought it was
Cat-
quite good.
Good, yeah,
When
Ghost
it
Cat.
debuted at 196 on the charts.
And in honour...
Yeah.
And in honour of Ghost Cat, we're going to play it for you right now to make you all suffer. So please join us now for the #1 sensation that's hit the nation, the only song in the world that involves some sort of cat.
I'd like to say that we're
What?
the only radio station that is playing it.
The only radio
Soul
station.
Rights.
Soul rights.
Soul Rights. Please sit back and enjoy back myself and Liam's epic adventure in the song Ghost Cat.
It was big and fat. It was on the mat, and it left a scat.
Was that a cat? A big fat cat. A paranormal cat that gave a shat. That cat that shat on my slacks. That paranormal cat who dropped a big fat scat.
That fat cat scat. It left a smell. My EVP caught it well.
That great big dead paranormal cat. Paranormal cat. Paranormal cat. That big fat bat. Paranormal cat. That paranormal cat. That shat upon my mat. That EV cat. The EVP cat. That EVP cat. It left a shat upon my mat. That EV cat is a ghost cat. A ghost cat that left a ghost shat upon my mat. Upon my mat. Upon my mat. Upon my mat. Where's that ghost cat that shat on my mat? Where's that ghost cat? It shat on my mat. I looked here, I looked there, I looked for the ghost cat everywhere, but when I couldn't find it, I got excited. Then I went outside and then I tried to bite it. Ghost cat shat on my mat. That ghost cat, it shat on my mat. Ghost cat, that ghost cat, ghost cat, that shat on my mat. Are you there, kitty? Are you there, kitty? Here, kitty. Here, kitty. The ghost cat, shat on my mat. Ghost cat, shat on my mat. Oh yeah, ghost cat, shat on my mat. Oh, that ghost cat, shat on my mat, shat on the mat. And there you have it, the world of famous Ghost Cat, sung by yours truly and Liam, music composed by the computer, and introducing the famous bongo solo, which I think is just awesome. So Ghost Cat,
I'm still grooving, mate. That was pretty awesome.
Remember, you heard it here first and probably last as well.
Actually, no, we actually played it at the end of one show. I think it was, a couple of months ago. I think we played it. We have not written any more, thank Christ, everyone is saying. But yes, that was the world famous Ghost Cat by what do we call the band?
The zombie rock opera.
Zombie rock opera. Yeah, that's it.
Queen is shaking in their boots.
I'm sure Freddie Mercury is rolling over his grave. Going, why didn't I think of Ghost Cat?
Yeah, they're devastated.
They are. No, that's cool. So yes, I will also.
I see Kiss, the band Kiss, coming to Australia.
They are. Kiss is coming to Australia.
Supported by Motley
March.
Crue. It's fantastic.
It was supported by
Motley
Ghost
Crue.
Cat.
Zombie rock opera. Yes, let's start that rumour that Kiss is our support act.
As part of the, I think under
We'll
the
be outside singing.
under the Australian music industry, they actually have to get an Australian act. It's part of the regulations for one of their support acts. So
really,
we could be first up.
You guys could be doing bongos on computers live in front of 30,000 people.
We could be the next Pet Shop Boys.
Milli Vanilli.
One Direction.
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
But you know, people don't believe that was actually our own voices. We did actually pay some famous singer to do that. We actually used our own voices. That's true.
I know, they're so smooth.
I know, and
Just like a
I'm
rasp.
seriously thinking about doing up a music clip for it, like a video music clip for Ghost Cat. I have no idea how I'm going to pull it off, but
Well, it's a ghost. It'll just be blank. Until you see something that might not be there, or
Unless
maybe is there, or maybe
I
not
just
there.
had a thought, Wadsy. We could dress you up in like a cat costume with white face paint, and you could just like jump out of cupboards or something, and that would be cool.
Be a bloody big cupboard.
And speaking of filming, guess what? Dark Cell Productions
Yep.
They're doing a B-grade horror movie next year, and I get to be in it.
And they're going to murder Brad.
Murder Brad. We may have to
No,
do it properly.
you're missing the point. So I've been speaking to Matt about this, and basically he wants, because I made a comment about, because we got on well with the guys from Dark Cell, and I made the comment, they just don't make B-grade horror movies like they used to, like The Chopping Mall and the original Piranha. You know, that's things that were just bad to begin with, and
Well, before they left the script.
so they wiped their butt on the script before they produced it. But anyway, so they're going to be looking at producing a B-grade horror movie next year. I get to be in it, and what did Matt say? I'm going to be the next Bruce Campbell, Australian Bruce Campbell. What do you reckon?
You should be in the other one, Piranha 38 Double D.
38 Double D.
Haven't you seen that one?
Oh, that Piranha. 38 Double D. Yeah. I mentioned that the other day. And
You should be in that one rather than the other one.
38 Double D. Why? Your son have got moobs.
No, I just think. I think you.
Man boobs. What? No?
I think you'd be a good extra.
What? No. I get to be one of the main characters in this new thing, as far as I'm aware. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
No, I think so. So I've got a bit of chat with Matt coming up soon. Anyway, he's working on the script at the moment. Look, it's going to be shot
Pile
for
of
no
unmarked
budget.
bills for bribery in his corner.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be fun for me. I think I've done it once before where another friend of ours got me in to do, I played this is so cool. I'm not an actor by any means, but I played a mob boss, and there's photos out there somewhere for another production company. Oh, shit, I can't remember that. Anyway, I got to play a mob boss. It was for the 15-minute film festival, short film festival. And I was lucky enough to be surrounded by, I think there was about 9 really hot, cladly scad ladies. And it was really hard to take. It was...
I'm sure it was hard.
It was very hard to take.
Yes.
And so I had all these lovely ladies around me all wearing next to nothing. Anyway, the funny story is when I showed up there and they were filming...
I'm just imagining the ladies around with next to nothing on. Just leave me be.
Yeah, we'll leave you be by the looks of that. You go, where you going, Wadsy? Cold shower. Anyway, what the sad part is it wasn't sad, it was quite cool actually, but in a sad sort of way.
You didn't do anything.
No, what happened was I got to the location of filming and I sort of, because, I know Josh and that, and I sort of walked into the main room there. And I just sort of walked an open door and the girls were getting changed. And I sort of went, and I sort of went bright red and spun a full 90 degrees and ran out the door. I don't know what it's why, because I've been married for 18 years. I just felt like a dirty old man. He's topless shower. God, no. Oh, I'm going to disappear now for a cold shower. But yeah, that was my bit of
Your
fun.
wife doesn't listen to the show, does she?
Oh, hell no.
Good.
And she never will.
Never will.
But yes, that was my first into acting, and I think I'm more of a fright than they did. To be honest with you, they really didn't care.
No,
they had no.
No, that's it.
They didn't. They did it. They had no. Didn't care at all.
No.
Just a strange man standing, walked in. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So
He's gone.
Damn. He looked so good in his suit. This is when I had a shaved head and a mown goatee, and I played a mob boss.
15 years younger.
No, it was only last year.
Was it?
Yeah, last film. It was
had heaps of makeup on then.
Stop it. Maybe I did have a little bit of makeup on.
Yes.
It's just
Spack fill up.
It's just spack fill. It's just to stop the glow off my head.
And fill up the wrinkles.
Yeah, stop it. Leave me alone. Hang on, I got a cough. Wanker. So that was my only other form of acting, except for act like a goose on the radio show.
Yes.
That was it. So it should be fun. It should be interesting.
So next year?
Hey?
Next year?
Yeah, next year, probably around March, I think it is. March.
They're planning it early-ish next year.
Yeah,
so.
Matt's working on the script. So there, I'm going to be in a B-grade horror movie. I'm really stoked about that because this is going to be a lot of fun. I forgot what I was going to say. I'm having a forgetful night. I have a forgetful night most nights.
Yeah, so it was Ghost Cat.
Ghost Cat
it's
just
affected your memory.
Ghost Cat just floored me tonight.
Too awesome.
And look, we might play another song, from that other group that's like Zombie Apocalypse Theory. Yeah, look, they're nowhere near as awesome as what zombie rock opera was, but we still like to play their music.
Still existed. Is.
Well, I think we were going to actually headline the Brisbane Zombie Walk, but we
just
stood aside and allowed that small group regurgitated it.
Regurgitated to come and take our place. Yeah. So like Ghost Cat was just like, one hit wonder, dude. Seriously.
No.
There'll be many more one hit wonders from us.
One hit wonder. I just believe that's going to be a comeback tour when you get down to your last millions.
Yep.
There'll be a comeback tour.
Yep, down to our last couple of $20-odd million.
Yeah, because this is just going to hit the world, mate. It's going to go off.
Ghost Cat has been out there, for how long now? A month?
2 months.
Yeah. And I still haven't seen any record deals.
It's gone from 196 to 195.
I almost, for a joke, thought about putting it up for sale on iTunes. For a joke, but I said, no, bugger that. People are going to listen to that want to actually do stuff to me with sharp implements. So I won't do it. Anyway, so we are actually crossing over now to the news. Have you got news for us there, Wadsy?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces. Would you like to share the love for the second part of Naked Zombie Radio tonight?
Something that's really weird.
Yep.
The latest VC recipient for Australia, Victoria Cross.
Yeah, Victoria Cross.
I want to know why he said what he did was not a hero, he was stupid. Where's my VCs? I've done lots of just stupid things.
Mate, that bloke got up in front of live fire to distract a sniper.
He said he wasn't a hero. He was stupid.
No.
I've done lots of stupid
things too.
Where's
like
my VCs?
Like
Actually, the whole chest full.
Mate, we should just have VCs for doing this bloody radio show, I'll tell you that now.
It's just not fair.
I got to give, in all jokes aside, what this young bloke did was
he drew fire.
friggin' amazing.
Yeah.
The sad part is, I think it take something like 2 years because they lost the paperwork or something
like that.
Finally, get his medal.
So that's the true Aussie spirit, mate. Like, stuff you, like, I'll just get up and run up and down the hill a few times and draw fire and we'll pinpoint to that.
I know what it was. I really had a yellow Ducks uniform on.
He must have. He's doing a visual thing with his hand here.
Just like it
from the best.
But honestly, I give the hands off to that guy. Absolutely amazing. He deserved every bit of recognition. And this is the thing with these guys. They say they're not heroes, but they are. Anyone who's... Hey?
They say they're just doing their job.
Mate, look,
it's a bloody awesome job.
Seriously, it's... Anyone in the armed forces, anyone in the police force, anyone who serves a community or serves Australia or serves their own country for the benefit to keep us free and safe are heroes, in my eyes.
There's even a story coming up, I think this might be this weekend on Sunday or 60 Minutes, of another chap who I think he stepped on an explosive on a mine and it blew both of his legs off, and he ended up talking the rest of his rest of his group through how to treat him to save him. But they had an interview, just a soundbite of the interview on the TV, and it's both my legs were torn to shreds and my boots were gone, and bloody new boots.
How Aussie is that?
How Aussie is that? That's just
It's like,
I'm more worried about me boots.
My legs. I just paid a fortune for those
boots. I mean, but this is the Anzac spirit, isn't it? I mean, this is what Australia is all about in my eyes. I mean, just Brett, and I hope everyone remembered the 11th of the 11th.
Yeah, we've only just been with Remembrance Day.
Yep, man, Remembrance Day, and look, I do it every year. I always keep an eye out for that time and minute silence, and the whole house does it. My whole house will stop. My boys know that's the time to, because my father was in the Air Force, he was in Vietnam. I spent a bit of time in the reserves myself, doing that, and that was an eye-opener for me. Even though I suffered horribly from night blindness, and I'd get lost walking from one tent to the other and ended up across a creek bed somewhere lying under a tree because I couldn't find my way back. But that's the story for another time. That's for next year. But 2013 for the zombie. Yes, and we are coming back next year. Don't think this is it. It's not. We're just end of season 2, beginning of season 3.
Aliens or
can only hope.
Or Ghost Cat goes huge and we don't have to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be sad if Ghost Cat just goes massive?
Yeah, and you two off doing a world tour and I'm sat here talking to myself.
No, you could be our roadie. You used to be a roadie.
I could be your roadie.
Yeah,
I'll carry your suitcases for you.
Yeah, you can carry the one microphone that we have. I've got a microphone to stand there and hold. We actually don't have a mic stand. You just stand there going.
And the laptop.
Just throw the beats in occasionally.
Like the Ghost Cat carry cage.
yeah, Ghost Cat carry. Look, he's in here somewhere. Hey, I just had a marketing idea. You hear my market? We're not talking much about... Well, look, this is the last show for 2012. We're going to have a bit of fun with you tonight. We're not going to talk about anything serious and stuff. We're just going to have a bit of fun. But I thought of marketing idea. We could make up these little mini cat cages,
Yep.
and say there's a ghost in there, a ghost cat in there. Yeah.
And have
I also had another
a
marketing.
link to the song printed on the outside of it. So
I
they know
think,
what you're talking about.
so, and I think they can buy the cages for what, $300-400. Be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds
Yeah,
like.
fair. I also had another
Could we put
idea.
a bottle of air in there as well.
If they were plastic, if we made them metal,
In China.
obviously the price is going to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, right. There's still.
Could we put
Anyway,
a
I
bottle
had
of air in there as well. Just
I
to
actually
say-
had another idea.
Could we ghost air?
Yeah, ghost air. Yeah. There's, yeah. Or what we can do is add another marketing idea. You know, eBay have stopped people selling, metaphysical stuff on eBay and
Yep.
anything to do with ghosts hunting or paranormal. They've put a big clamper on it, like all that stuff. I thought I should bring out like a website specially for that. And one of the first.
This is a toast with the Madonna in it.
Yes, and I thought that my first product could be Ghost Be Gone.
Ghost be gone.
Ghost Be Gone.
Well,
I thought about buying one of those cheap aerosol spray cans, like those water things, just squirt your roses with.
Yep.
Put a bit of coloured water in there, and call it Ghost Be Gone, and tell people you spray it around the house and gets rid of ghosts.
or what
It'll
if?
work.
Remember, there was some
People
months
listening
ago
to
now,
say they're going to think, "Hang on, I think these guys are pulling our leg."
Are they going to say that?
Oh, hang on, no, I think that's an awesome idea.
They're onto something there. I
No,
might steal that.
funny story is though, there is a story behind this Ghost Be Gone. A few months, well, actually, it was about a year ago. I got a message from someone saying, "Hey, Brad, listen, my little girl thinks there's ghosts in a room and stuff like that, and we just don't know how to get her settled down on that." And I said, "Well, yeah, and there probably isn't." So yeah, we realise that. I said, "What you do is you look, you buy yourself a little aerosol spray thing." Put a bit of water in there and put a bit of scent or something like that, and just tell her that if she thinks there's a ghost in a room, just to spray it and gets rid of them. Now, to a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, that's like the most wonderful stuff in the world. And she was running around her bedroom spraying the stuff, and she was sleeping at night because every time she thought there was something in her room, she'd spray it, and her thing was, and that was, it's psychological because I did a bit of criminal psychology a little while ago, and the human's perception of what. It's like the placebo effect.
Yeah.
But the good thing about it, she grew out of that. She grew out of it slowly, and
just
she
got
forgot
to pass that period. In
the
life.
monsters on the bed stage and stuff like
Now
that.
she's just snorting perfume.
I think she's doing lines now. I'm not too sure. But crack cocaine. But I mean, that's the thing. It's people's perception of what's real and what's not. There's certain beliefs that we all have. Yeah. Oh, now we're getting deep again, aren't we? We've gone from
Deep and
being
meaningful.
having fun to being metaphysical. Is that the right word I'm looking for?
Yeah, that's
Deep and meaningful. I should stop. I shouldn't do
Yeah.
deep
a
and
bit of
meaningful.
metaphysical in there as well.
Oh, we have some great guests lined up. Hopefully, I am going to try and get on the show, and I haven't asked him yet, but I'm going to put it out there anyway and see if he's keen, because I think he might listen to us, is UFO Phil.
UFO who?
UFO Phil. You have not heard of UFO Phil.
No. Heard of UFO.
The man
Day.
should be president of the world.
Why?
He is just the coolest.
It's like a
what's
current
his
day
policy-
philosopher.
What's his policy on unemployment?
Aliens will look after us.
What's his policy on the health system?
Aliens will fix all.
Should be president of the world.
He is, mate. This guy is friggin'. Look at him. He produces this music and funny videos. If you don't know who UFO Phil is, Google UFO Phil. He's crack up. It's friggin' awesome. I just love his stuff. I think it's just, every now and then he brings out a new YouTube video and I'll put it up there because it's just, he wants to basically, where the Hollywood sign is, he wants to build a big pyramid. And so the alien motherships can land. I mean, the guy is an absolute legend in my eyes.
UFO Phil.
I mean, I'm pretty, hey? And he
UFO
talks really
Phil.
high. He's got this really high
Yeah.
sort of, how do I put it? He's got this really high nervous voice when he
Yep.
talks. To look at him, you think he'd punch the shit out of you if you look sideways. But he's actually got this really high voice. And look, he does a brilliant job at what he does. And I'm hopefully trying to. And we're also looking for new guests. We've got a few guests lined up.
He plays the piano. I just saw that.
Who?
He plays the piano.
Yeah, he plays it very well, actually. He's quite a good musician. So if you Google UFO Phil, if you haven't heard of him, the man's a genius in my eyes. He's a lot of fun. And, yeah, so hopefully I'll work something out next year when he's got some time and get him on. But you know what the best part about is doing the show? You remember when we first started about,
We were.
about 700 years ago, as I put it. That's what it feels
soggy
like.
cardboard box in the house over there.
Oh, the soggy cardboard box, and all we had was this tiny little microphone. Literally, all we had to start off the show was this, didn't we?
Yep.
We had this little stalk microphone.
Yeah, like the USB.
Yeah, we're
stick
USB.
mics,
Well, we're a bit more high tech now because we've got like all the
We've got
gear.
3 USBs.
But seriously, all we had to do was start off with this little USB and 2 people with weird senses of humour. That's how it
It's
started.
like the talking stick. It's like when
It
I've
was
got
like-
the talking
yeah.
stick, I'm the one talking.
You got to
Yeah.
hold the talking stick. But that's how it started. And I used to get up to do interviews. It's really funny. If I wanted to interview someone from overseas, literally I'd have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do the interview. And that's how I did. You put all this work into it to build it up to where it is. And so at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'll wake up, ring this poor bugger. Oh, yeah, he's all happy and chirpy. He's me going, oh, and then I'd snooze in between asking questions. And then I'd get up and go to work. And that's the thing. The best part about it is now that we've been going for 18 months and we've got to a pretty good level.
You don't have to do that anymore.
No, I still have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. No, it's been good.
You in the world clocks haven't.
No, I
changed
still
for
have
you?
to get up at 3 o'clock and nothing's
I thought that
changed.
would change for you,
No,
mate.
no, actually, no, it's getting a little bit better now. Like, actually, a couple of guests, I've actually made them get up at 3 o'clock in the morning to do the
I've got
show.
a little bit of sway into the.
Well, I got a little bit of sway pull nowadays, which is fantastic.
They're
But
the ones that actually live in the same state as him. He just likes to.
Yeah, banging on people's doors at all hours in the morning with a tape recorder.
stop it. Anyway, yeah. But I tell you what has been the biggest highlight, I guess, doing Naked Zombie is the people we do the show for. See, look, at the end of the day,
It's hard to believe that people actually listen to it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we're doing
I
all
still
right.
don't believe we get as many as we do.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird, eh? It's like we just speak shit for an hour or so. And, but I guess in a lot of ways, because we're not under a network, we do it ourselves. We don't have to answer to anybody. We do what we want. And if people don't like it, fine. If they do, great. It's not an issue. We don't have to meet budgets or anything. We do it for the fun of it. We just sit around and talk crap and have great time with our guests. And people who listen to the show always give us great feedback and stuff like that. We're not as serious as a lot, but, that's not
We're not
our
serious at all.
No, that's not our personality, I think I hold a pretty good interview when I want to. And, I've been doing it for a while, But I think the best thing of out of this whole thing doing the show is the people we've met.
Yeah.
Is the people who come up to you at events and go, oh, you're the guys from Naked Zombie Radio type
I don't
thing.
know. Haven't been there.
No, you don't come out to events. That's
No.
the problem. You're too busy.
Got a real life.
Yeah, hanging out with your girlfriend.
Yep.
Thanks. Cheers for that.
That's
Let us
okay.
go a few times.
Got
But-
a real life. Sorry.
yeah, hey, that's why I'm married. That's why I do the show. It's my escape. No, but it's actually it's first off is having you guys, and of course, and this includes Andrew as well, coming and doing the show each week and spending time with you as mates and stuff, and having the guests come on the show. But it really has a lot to do with the audience and the response we've gotten from our listeners. And for you guys out there, no crap aside, you guys are rock stars in my eyes. You give us ideas, you give us a lot of feedback.
It's a heck of a lot easier with them than without them.
Oh, mate, look, honestly, even if at the end of the day, if we had one listener and they enjoyed it, I would have been happy with that because that one person would have got a...
Well, it's when we
Kick.
first started off, we saw watching the listeners doing it live, and you see 5, we're up to 7.
Yeah,
And a 5, you're up to 7.
yeah, we used to get... Well, that's when we used to do live.
Yeah.
But I found when we do the podcast version like we do now is that, and we can see the stats coming through on the radio show, I'm just blown away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, the 35 countries around the world have downloaded the Zombie. And that's just...
People in 35 countries, not 35 countries haven't downloaded it.
Oh, so people in 35 countries.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
See
sorry.
presidents and prime ministers saying, "Get me Naked Zombie
Zombie around the
right
phone."
now."
It was in China. 14 billion people have downloaded it. Yes.
But China's our second biggest audience still to this date, believe it or not. Australia first, of course, then China. Of all, I mean,
Yeah, but
big
the
English-speaking country.
ratio, people ratio.
Oh, yeah, no, there's billions of
Yeah.
people in China. But the thing is, it's nice to know that we've actually hit the Asian market in that sense, and they enjoy it because...
I mean, Yeah, it transcends time zones too because it's downloadable rather than being live, and it's available worldwide. And I would regularly see people getting in contact saying, "Oh, I missed it the other night, but fortunately I've been able to download it today."
Well, I've still had people
4
contact
days
me
afterwards,
and you get messages on Facebook
who actually have gone back and listened to the archives. Gone back in our very first show, Naked Zombie, and we were just taking we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We had no clue, but we were just talking crap for an hour.
Yep.
And I guess that's why I've enjoyed.
It was good quality crap.
It was good. Hell, mate, it was gold class crap. I mean,
it was awesome.
But this is the thing. But as the time has gone, and seriously, we're going for 18 months.
I don't think it's changed the level of crap.
No, it hasn't changed. That's the thing. Now, and even our guests have been wonderful. And it's just I'm just honoured to have you guys working with me, and
been a lot of fun,
and have the boys, and that's why Dead Set. We can't do the show all the time as much as we like. We want to get other things produced next year, and be more part of society, and be out there more and meeting people and holding the tours and stuff like that. But the show will continue as it is. They'll always be the same. There will be no whistles, bangs, yahoos, and
except for Ghost Cat.
Ghost Cat will be played every single episode from now until eternity.
That should be our theme. We should shorten that down and make it a theme.
I think we should for next season, shouldn't we?
That'd be good.
Yeah. We actually do have some questions that come through that I've got to dig up. But what we're going to do... Hey?
You dig the questions up and I'll read this out.
Okay, you do that, and then we'll go for another break because I think we need it. And I'm going to play some awesome music, of course, by Zombie Apocalypse Theory. Oh, they're so cool. These guys are freaking rock star. Well, they are rock stars.
Paid to say that?
No, I'm not actually.
Okay.
This is free.
Seen they listed up the other day. Apparently, they've got their EP now in Rocking Horse Records in Brisbane. So
that is
they
brilliant.
finally got it in a big storefront as well. So anyone out there, you can pop in a Rocking Horse if you're going past and
buy that, man. You can buy the music from iTunes. I'm going to play a couple of their songs tonight, but you are telling the story while I dig up these questions.
Internet video revives demonic toaster message from 1984.
Yeah, go the demonic toasters.
Yes. Deep from the fiery pit of hell, the devil resolved in 1984 to reveal his corrupting influence on the world via demonic toaster. Buried in the US Today Show's archives for 28 years, this haunted toaster segment has reared its ugly head on the internet and been hailed the greatest interview in history by a legion of fans. Future Jerry Springer Show executive producer Richard Demonic's interview with the woman who asserted her toaster was possessed by the devil. During the clip, June O'Brien explained the weird happening associated with the demonic toaster. She showed a piece of toast with Satan lives etched into its burnt surface, and as if on cue, the toasted erupt into a great ball of fire. Producer of the segment, Boyd Matson, has responded to the sudden reincarnation of his May 1984 story. The Devil Toaster was part of a story I did on a supermarket tabloids. It also included an interview with a man saved from an icy lake by the Howdy Doody Dummy.
Howdy Doody Dummy.
Howdy
Doody Dummy.
And an interview with a woman who had sex with aliens for several years.
Yeah.
With fears of the Mayan necropolis is only days away, have we really come all that far from those heady and hairy days of the 1980s?
No, they're still here. I still live in the 80s. Seriously, dude. Look what I wear. Look at my haircut. It's 80s.
I was going to say, for anyone who's actually, it's footage. So there's a video of it.
Yeah.
The best thing is it gets right to the end of the interview, and the interviewer asks her, so why have you held on to this demonic toaster? And she says, well, to be honest, at the end of the day, it makes good toast.
You can't
beat that.
No, well, that's the thing. Why fix something that's broke? You know what I mean? So it possesses people and it deforms demonic acts, but geez, it makes a nice waffle.
It killed my 3 children.
But it crumbs.
It's a good axe.
But it made some bloody awesome toast.
Oh, mate, this crumpet to die for, literally. Anyway, we're going to go for a quick break right now, and I'm going to play some more music from our wonderful friends at the Zombie Apocalypse Theory. Play next, and I better pull out their CD because that's what I read off every time. We're going to go a little bit back further now. We're going to go Immortal Sin. Coming up next on The Naked Zombie. bum, bum.
Bah.
See, that was pretty lame. Now we should try that again, right? Coming up next on The Naked Zombie, the zombie apocalypse with Immortal Sin. Bum, bum.
Bah.
Yeah, good thing Wadsy's joined in.
Oh,
well,
he's
that's just
got it.
I'm watching the demonic.
He's got bloody headphones.
He's got
in.
headphones
Look
and
at this.
listen to. Okay, we'll be back right after this wonderful music.
It burst into flame.
Not the demonic toaster.
Yeah.
I should really get onto the music. So people are going, for fuck's sake, can you just play this music? We're playing the music. We'll be right back.
Sick of playing this stupid game, I'm losing my mind, it's hurting my brain. I have nothing left, no more to gain, I've lost all control, I'm going insane. These arguments only causing us pain, and we're slowly pulling away in vain. You've taken a turn down a different lane, what was family is now down the drain. I'm addicted to this mild cocaine, and it's causes too much strain. I'm broken like a water main, with strangers on a passenger train. No longer here to entertain, just lingering life in the slower lane. Left with the scent of old champagne, and walking through the dark domain. Struggling on an inclined plane, now wearing off my dear Mary Jane, and sweeter than a sugar cane, turning everyone inhumane. Ticking the watch on her train, but no one will ever complain. We'll take you over, she'll tell you apart. Don't worry, don't feel the reaper tonight. They'll throw you around and rip on your heart. You want her strength to put up a fight. She already has a good head start. There's a passion that you shouldn't ignite. They treat it like an ancient art. Be careful, she's the queen of the night. She's the queen of the night. Your life plays out in a shoebox play, merely puppets in a dazed array. Hooked on modernized foul play, just watch your life as it's fading away. The humanity we all betray, living it only day by day. Seeing the colored world go gray, like children we have lost our way. Being circled by birds of prey, songs withering and dying away. Flesh we can feel starts to decay, like the beauty of a dead ballet. He'll bring you down, she'll suck out your life. It'll be such a torture, you'll wanna die. Her laugh cuts through the night like a knife. Open your eyes, don't be shy. He'll have her to be his wife, such a sin not to look into her eyes. An evil voice will leave you in strife as it dancing twist your mind so high. Twist your mind so high.
And we are back, and of course, that was the wonderful zombie apocalypse theory. The pandemic begins. Immortal. Love that music. Anyway, guys, we are back, and look, we're going to wrap it up fairly soon. We've got a few more bits and pieces we need to do tonight. We do have at least... I'm going to post one question from Alan. Alan writes in and says, question for the next Naked Debate. Why is it that paranormal fans always expect every photo on a Facebook page posted by a paranormal team to have something paranormal in it? Is it the ghosts TV shows leading people to believe that investigators can bring the dead out of hiding and always get evidence? Or is it just cynical trolls, bullies, and misinformed voicing opinions?
It's a good question, isn't it?
It's a bloody good question.
Misinformed voicing opinions or people wanting to see something.
Yeah, basically people. Look,
Yeah,
I know a lot of photos get put up and they're just photos of places they've gone to and stuff like that. Not every photo is going to be a paranormal photo.
No.
If you know, I mean, that's the thing. You'll find 90% of the time that's not going to happen. But people just want to show where they're gone and what they've done and stuff like that. That's just my view on it. Of course, you can't help the Muppets. My favourite word. It happens.
It happens, yeah. I mean, because it's supposed to be a haunted site and people would have fought up with a building or a church, people look for paranormal stuff and it ain't there.
Well, that's right. No, it's not there. I mean, it's just the way it is. But so basically, I think it's got a lot to do with people's opinion on different things and that. But hey, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And you just roll with it as it comes in. That's my viewpoint, because I don't post any paranormal
far
photos.
more often than not, it doesn't. You know?
No.
And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think it probably is a lot of pressure because of the these paranormal TV shows that there is some pressure to have to perform.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, we've talked about that before through the year on various episodes.
Of course we have.
Yeah, it is a bit sad. You watch all of these paranormal shows, or the vast bulk of them, and you've got 15 EVPs and 18 photos and a heap of video footage from every investigation that gets done. And some investigations, or the vast minority of investigations might be very good. I mean, we had a brilliant one that we did at Bellevue Homestead.
Yep.
That was just it was eye-opening to say the least. But I mean, that's not to say we could do another 100 different places and not hit a thing.
That's right. That's just the way it is. So I mean, sometimes lucky, sometimes you're not. It just all depends what happened. But if you don't look for it, you'll never find it. Well, then again, sometimes when you're not looking for it, it finds you, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's a two-way street.
Well, I mean, that's generally
happens
more often than not. It's, when the cameras are turned off and you least expect it. It's when it comes knocking.
Which makes it so hard to believe. Some people when they say, "Oh, this happened," but where's your proof?
Yeah.
Oh, the camera was turned off.
But like it happened to us until we got the light flashing in our eyes and stuff like that. It just stuff happens when you least expect, and that's just the way it is. Hey, listen, just quickly, I'd like to give a big shout out to
Sarab.
Sorry, Sarab. Yeah, big Sarab. We met Sarab at Supernova. He actually does a wonderful job with Zombie City.
He does.
A comic book out there
Underneath Silver Fox Comics, and his brand new comic book.
Yep.
It's like a comic combination
of different artists, different storytellers, all put together in different cities around the world. And we got some great posters for Brisbane.
Yep.
And zombie apocalypse, which has happened here as we speak. Oh, and just quickly, I'd just like to mention that. Just quickly, we may not now be coming back for 2013. 2013.
Why?
Because the world ends, dude.
When?
Mayan calendar.
Well, 21st of December. We've only got 5 weeks left.
Yeah, 5 weeks left.
Get the Christmas bonus.
Sorry, dude. It's. I forgot all about the Mayan calendar ending, and that means that the end of the world, and we won't be back.
Darn! I had so much to say.
That's probably why the Mayans knew this and decided, no, stuff these guys. We're going to wreck it for them. No, we'll be back. I think we're pretty right. Anyway,
you said we won't be. And I believe everything you say, Brad.
I
know.
My
hero.
From the ether.
From the ether I've inflicted with.
You from the other side.
Anyway, guys, that's the show tonight.
Hey.
Yes.
What was better? The zombie walk or Supernova?
Totally two different kettles of fish.
Completely different. Although
Zombie Walk was charity based, and we had a lot of fun.
Outside of it, the experience.
I think they were pretty much par.
I don't know.
My viewpoint.
I'd probably give the Zombie Walk I reckon, over the top of Supernova was brilliant.
Yeah.
We met some great people, great costumes, but
The zombie walk was something totally different
yeah,
again.
I think
That was
just for being able to sort of kick our heels off and
have a bit of fun
have
for
a bit
change.
of fun. You know.
Yeah. And not think too much about work mode while doing the show. No, Zombie Walk was brilliant. Absolutely loved it. And don't forget the Brisbane Zombie Walk next year in 2013. There's a
around the same
petition out there for people to sign to get it back in the city.
Yeah, so it'll be, I think, around about the same time of year. But
Yep.
yeah, they're trying to move it back into the city away from
Mm-hmm.
Victoria Parks. I think people were a bit miffed about walking through a park instead of down
The
the
main
city
street.
block,
Yeah.
scaring the crap out of everyone
Yep.
who was driving past.
But there were people still in character after the Zombie Walk walking around the streets of Brisbane, which was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
and
best
I think,
part.
I
Yeah,
think
that's the
they're
best
actually
part.
starting to take names and whatnot for next year's now as
Yep.
well. So yeah, definitely look up Brisbane Zombie Walk
Yep.
on Facebook and go and hit the like
But
button. And
then again, if you hold in a zombie walk yourself in Australia somewhere and you'd like us to be a part of it, just let us know.
See what we can
Melbourne,
do.
Adelaide, wherever, we'll
Yep.
come along. If you spot us, the plane fees. Anyway, guys,
That's the fine print underneath. You're not supposed to mention that.
yeah,
just
sure.
go
Well, I
and
mentioned that anyway.
get dressed in costumes
Yep.
before we hop on the
Yep.
plane and
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
give everyone mid-air a bit of a...
Yeah, a bit of fun. Anyway, so that's it, guys. We've got to wrap it up tonight. It's just been an absolute wonderful show doing it with us, and thank you so much for your support and time for 2012, guys. I couldn't have done it
pleasure.
without you.
Pleasure.
Absolutely.
And we will still be posting stuff on the fan site, on the website, and all the rest of it. So we'll still be pretty much keeping contact with everyone. We're looking at early January this year. Like I said, I've got a lot of footage to edit, a lot of stuff to plan for the new zombie tours coming up. If you have any ideas, let us know. Of course, what you like to participate in and stuff like that, just get in contact with us and let us know. And I personally like to thank everyone out there who tunes into the show.
Yep.
Yep.
Each and every, and all the listen to all the archives and rack up my
Put up
huge
with our
bill.
crap.
What? Hey?
Put up with our crap.
And put up with our crap,
And I'll
basically.
keep an eye out on your letterbox for the Christmas card from Andrew.
Yeah,
Yes.
Andrew, he owes it. If
Yeah.
he doesn't, let me know and I'll fix it up.
If
All
you
right,
get-
guys.
If you don't get one, ask.
Listen, just some closing now for tonight's show. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you gentlemen for 2012. We're looking forward to our break. Trust me, we are, because it's been a lot of work. Liam, in closing?
In closing, yeah, stay safe over the Christmas break. Show some love amongst all the groups, and give each other a pat on the back and some support.
Yep.
And we'll see you early next year.
Yep. And Wadsy?
Yeah, it's safe holidays and eat heaps and drink heaps and stay safe. And if it's on the net, it must be true.
And of course, so from me, the host of Naked Zombie Radio, Mr. Bradley Scott, I just personally like to wish everyone a safe and happy Christmas and New Year. Look after yourselves, folks, and if you're please out investigating, look after yourselves and each other. I'm Brad Scott, and you have been listening to
The Naked Zombie.
Night all. Take care. Bye.